Welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, our campaign for dummies. We're playing the campaign. This is basically the perfect way to learn the game. It's only episode 2, so don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to watch the full playlist, but I do have to apologize. I actually restarted. So as you can probably see, if you were following, this is not exactly the same city than it was in episode 1. Let me show you the difference. This was the city at the end of the last episode, of episode 1. This is our city now. Hopefully you can see that basically a lot of the roads are a lot straighter, it's a lot better organized, and in particular the houses. I like the houses are really cleanly aligned versus in the previous episode, they were a bit wonky. So the buildings are all the same. There is not more or less buildings, it's exactly the same, the population is the same, etc. But as you can see, this is a lot more straight. Why did I do this and how did I do this? Well, basically what I wanted to do is to align a lot better to the grid. So you press F1, you can see the grid, and now you'll see that the roads are really aligned to the grid, the houses, the main buildings are all aligned to the grid. And even this road over here, this is all aligned to the grid. Versus before, what I had done is just start my road over here, take it there and take it straight. And so this was basically completely misaligned with the grid. And I think that could have created problem in the future, and in particular to make some nice roads like this. I felt this was better. So I hope you forgive me. And again, you could definitely continue with the previous one if you copied it, but if you want to recopy, this one, I will also put it on my Discord community. I will put a screenshot of this one. Now, let me again show you how to do it. We can do it over here. Basically, with the F1, as we said, we can link to the grid, but if we press F1 again, you will see over here, right, we have this icon on top of the wireframe. That means we're locking into the grid, versus if I press again, I'm not on the grid anymore. One time I see the grid, 2 times I'm locked to the grid, right? So now for my roads, it's very easy to be locked to the grid and to make it straight. So that's what we did over here, and similarly for many of these. Sometimes I wasn't fully connected to the grid, in particular for those small pedestrian ones, but everything else is definitely connected to the grid. So yeah, let's now move into the actual episode. We're going to do basic of agriculture, because in the last episode we just bought the food, right? We had the food over here, we used the purchase resource, but now we should start actually producing some. So Antonov is going to help us. He's a seasoned farmer of the Soviet Republic. Okay, so let's see. Fields are the lifeblood of the Republic. That is true, not just the Republic. Place at least 10 fields. So let's see. We have over here, our first city. I think our first city will definitely expand there. Maybe also expand here. So I think we're just gonna put it maybe more over here. Now, actually, we can do this, expand it straight, and again, because I am locked on the grid, that is pretty easy to do. So we're gonna build this, and maybe we're gonna build it over here. So we need to have 10 fields, 10 small fields. Okay, so let's go, we can rotate it. Now the fields are gonna require a road, right? So let's go, let's align it to the grid like this. Maybe let's leave one space. This is a lot, 10 field actually, I didn't realize. So, alright, let's go a bit closer. Okay, so we have our first one there. 10, that is a lot. Let me leave a space in between each. But, it's actually, I was hoping to put 5, but no, we're just gonna put 4, that's fine. And then, similarly, over here. Why is it not showing me? Should show me that I'm gonna block the other one, but okay, that's fine. So let's put it over here, align, done, and then we're gonna want a road in between, of course, so let's leave a bit of space, and done. That is 10. We need, as we said, some roads, and we're gonna need some vehicles, some garages, some storage, right? A lot. So let's go. First, let's build this road here. Again, aligning to the grid in the middle. Okay, no, that is not great. This one is the grid. Okay, let's go all the way over here. We can make it straight, perfect. Connect this one. So you see sometimes it is not so easy to get perfect alignment, but I think that is totally fine. You know, and it makes it a bit more realistic too. So now we need to build a farm, right? We built the fields, but we need a farm. We're gonna have a small one, and I think we're just gonna put it over here, maybe over here. Close. So I'm gonna press F, not FT, to mirror it, and then we're gonna put it over here. Okay. Good. So we have a farm in a few seconds that will be built. And then in the farm, we're gonna be able to buy, you know, different things, vehicles and stuff. Okay, done. It's not the most beautiful building, but it will do, it will do. Okay, ensure every field is connected to the farm, right? So I think that should be fine at this point, no? Oh no, these ones. Sorry, my bad. I was like, which one did I forget? But yeah, those two. Everything else, oh here, no, this is connected, I think it's fine. Yeah, which one is not connected? They're all okay. It just took a second for it to see it. Now we need to purchase and send, right, a covered truck, a tractor, and a combine. So we go into the farm over here and we're gonna buy some of these, right? So tractor, I mean there's only one, so done. Then we need a combine, okay, and then they say a covered truck. So we have a few choices, you know, they have different prices. I think maybe we're gonna start with the very cheap one. It's only 1 ton, 7 ton. Maybe this one, okay. So now we have some liquid fertilizer increases the yield, of course. So we need to use our tractor to spread it, right? So let's purchase some liquid fertilizer, right? So we can go over here. Liquid fertilizer, let's go purchase. Of course, in the future, we're gonna want not just to purchase it, we're gonna want to make it ourselves, right? And deliver it over here. But to get us started, I think, you know, this is fine. This is good. Okay, now we need to wait for the seeds to be sowed and the plant to grow. Right? So it's gonna take some time. You can see we have some people that are working in the field. They're actually not that far, right? This was a bit on purpose, obviously. Right? I'm making them not too far. And these ones are starting to get a bit too far. We're probably gonna need some transport, but they haven't told us to make some transport, so I guess we're gonna wait a minute. But at least a few of them, you know, are starting, right? This one has been sowed, right? So the growth is starting. But yeah, we may have to put a transport station. You can purchase more tractor also. Yeah, but the problem is you also need some people to work there. Let us buy 2 more tractors. Because yeah, my people are over here. But I think this one is a bit too far, unfortunately. I mean, they're under 400. So theoretically they should be able to do it. But here it is. You can see the tractor. Nice. Is there another tractor walking somewhere? Because I have 3 tractors. You can see the... no, this is the combine and this is the truck. Where are my other tractors? Ah, here they are. Okay, so we have the other tractors that are starting, and you know, this way, even if it's too far for my people to do it manually, they did those ones manually, the tractors can do those. So that is good. I don't need, that's why they haven't told us to make some transport our workers from here to there yet. Okay, good. So I guess we have to accelerate though, otherwise it's gonna take a minute. Alright, comrades, the seeds are in the ground, and now we wait for the harvest. Okay, keep working hard. Okay, so that was really the basic of agriculture. We should go a bit further, especially to the food industry, for sure, right? One of the driving forces behind the industrialization of food and alcohol in a great Soviet Republic. Okay, interesting. Let's see. What's the mission? The food factory stand at the pivotal state in our Soviet Republic, where harvested crops are efficiently processed, transforming raw produce into essential food. Yeah, okay, so build a food factory. Question is where? We haven't built a storage, but I guess we're gonna build a storage a bit more on that side. So let us build this here. Or should we? Maybe I should build it like this and connect. Where's the road on this one? Oh, the road is here. Okay, so on the other side. Press here. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see. But this way we have already a connection between the two buildings. Right, when we get some crops into the warehouse, it can go directly into the food factory. We do need, it'd be good to have a road like this. Perfect. We can have also pedestrian access. Right, and yes, he wants us to do some alcohol. Pedestrian access one on the other side, but that's fine. Okay. Build a distillery. Let's go. We're gonna build a distillery also close by. I'm gonna build it over here because I'm thinking over there I can put a depot for my different trucks, like buses and stuff. So here it is. We have the depot. We can expand the factory's internal storage by connecting a warehouse to it. Right? So, oops. Oh, I already connected them both to each other. That's not really what we should have done. We should have made a depot. Where is the depot? Livestock. It's not a meat storage. Grain storage over here. Right? Could have put a warehouse in between. But now I guess it's a bit too late. With the food factory and distillery already in place, the objective is clear. Produce the set amount of food and alcohol to bolster our nation's prosperity. Okay. So we need to produce some food and some alcohol, right? With the food factory in place, okay, that is fine, right? So we're gonna want over here some crops to make it, right? We need some this. Maybe I should have put it on the other side. Now, how are we doing on the growing? It's only at 30%, so we're gonna have to wait a bit for that, or we need to buy some, right? So, purchase resources. No, that's not this one. That's this one over here. Purchase resources, like those crops, right? We purchase a bit, just to get us started. Purchase again, up. We have tons of money, so that's not a problem. Now, obviously, that is not, the long-term sustainable. We will need to make sure that these fields produce enough, right? So we'll have to see that. But for now, this is help us get started if we have any workers. We don't have any workers, so we need to fix this. We're going to fix this by making some transport. So go into your roads and vehicles, and you're gonna see for your citizens, you're gonna have, parking lots and car dealers, but also bus platform. There is a few different ones, each transporting a number of people, right? Like this one is 600, for example. This one is 400, and this one 500. So we're gonna go with this one, I think. Perfect. No, this is too. What's going on here? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And now we do need, to connect this here and connect it here. In the future, maybe we'll connect it over here too. Right. We could also start creating then. I don't know if I have the space now. Probably don't have the space. What we could do is create a road maybe on that side where there's all the farms. Let me just connect here. And go straight, cross, okay. And similarly, I don't remember, and there's one in the back there. Let's connect here. There is no pedestrian for this one. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So we have one over here, but obviously we also need one in the city there, right? So I think we're going to put it, assuming we expand later for more houses here and there, let's put it over here, right? So we're going to put, in this case, maybe an even bigger one. All right, what is the biggest one? This one. It's gonna cost us a lot of money, but that means probably we're good for a long time then. Okay, think like this. Just need a road over here. Oh, this is too tight, but if I delete this, hopefully that works. Yes, or maybe I put it here, straight. Okay, good. Let's maybe connect that here to make it well organized, and then here. See, a lot of people are going, they're ready to go to work. To go to work, we're gonna need a bus, actual buses, right? So that's the next step. We need a bus depot. Okay, so I built a small depot connected to the road, right? And now we can purchase some vehicles. So let's see, this is 50 passengers, 80. I have to admit, I don't know which one are the best right now. We're just gonna take the first one and then we click on it. We're going to pin it quickly, take this out so it's easier. Now we need to create a route. So you click on new stop, then the first stop is over here, right? You're going to take passengers. In the future, we can start working on this. Like, obviously, you know, maybe don't take students to go to the farm, but for now, it's fine. We can leave it like this, and then you can click on where to unload, right? And again, you can decide who to unload, etc. There's gonna be more complexity in the future, and then you just start. And so here it is. The bus is coming out. All right, it's gonna go inside. Okay, take some people in. Great. You can click on it, see it is full of workers. Perfect. It's going there. There's no traffic jam for now. That is fine. Okay, it's getting there, and it's gonna deliver all of our people over here, and then hopefully we're gonna see them. Yeah, perfect. Going to the factories. It is. We have now a couple of workers, and so we're starting to make some food. Alright, this is starting to increase. 1, 2. For the alcohol, it's taking a bit longer. We're not at 1 yet, but we will be able to do it soon. Now we could have a lot more workers, right? So let's see if the next bus, yeah, probably took a few more, 50 more. Perfect. It's not like they have many places to work right now, so I hope they go there. Okay, now something important. We are close to reaching it. 25 out of 30 for food, 15 out of 20 for the alcohol. But we do have a problem. Is if you look at the food factory over here, it's actually full, right? We have 25 food out of 25, and similarly over here, 15 out of 15. We cannot make more until we do a couple of things I guess we could do. One could be to deliver this food to a warehouse, right? Another could be to deliver it where it's going to be used, so basically over here. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to buy some new vehicles. Let's go into over here, show all, and find something that can transport, you know, what we want to transport. So we want to transport food, we want to transport alcohol. So for example, we could go with the cover pearl, right? There's a couple over here. Let's buy 2 of the cheap one, and then we're gonna start using them. So this is the first one over here, right? We're gonna say you need to start at the food factory, and you could say, you know, take whatever you want. We could say also wait until you're loaded. I think that's a good one. And then you can deliver, oh, actually, that is not a lot of food, but okay. And you could say, you know, you can only take food, or you could say you could take multiple things, and then you say deliver over there, right? And unload. You could also say wait until unloaded to make sure it doesn't take, you know, unnecessary trips. And then we just start it. Good. Then next one, we're gonna do basically the same, but for the alcohol into the pub. Okay, and then start it. Done. Or not? What did I... Why is he not going? Oh, because I'm paused. That makes sense. Okay, now they're starting. You can see those two trucks. They're not that big, obviously. Starting ones. But we still don't have any traffic jams for now. Okay, so it takes in some resources, right? We can look at it. It is not a lot, right? But it's still going. Okay, here too. Full, perfect. I'm not sure why this one is not full actually, because I told it to wait until you're loaded, but somehow it didn't. Okay. But the good thing is obviously with this, now we can start producing more. It's gonna take a minute, but you know, we're already at 26 instead of 25. And also the good thing is now we don't have to buy more food with this, right? So I'm very happy that we're starting to have an actual logistic or production system, right? Somehow this is completely full. So what we can do then is we can add another stop. We can add another stop over here. We say you're going to sell, right? This is not loading, this is gonna be unloading, right? This. So on the station, unload 100%. Yes, that's fine. So you load 100% here, then you can unload, but don't wait. Like if there's, you know, no space, then you go to the next one. And so I think it has already started. You can see it over here, right? It has delivered all of it, and so now it's coming back. Obviously, this one is gonna do a lot more trips, and therefore, you know, maintenance and things like this is gonna be a problem. I think what I really like is also if I, you know, I'm clicking on the vehicle right now, I can see where it's at. It's actually going now to this place here. When it has arrived there, this is not going to be highlighted anymore. It's gonna highlight the third one. And I can, by the way, also even click here to see where it is and follow it. So there's a lot of great, you know, quality of life over here. I know that this may not seem like the prettiest of UI, but it is actually very effective at doing, you know, what it needs to do. And you know, you're gonna see that also here we're gonna make some money because we're obviously selling it. Obviously it's not gonna be a lot of money, but still. And yeah, with this we're gonna get close to finishing this. Oh, it is. Look at this. Machine is actually starting to harvest. I love it. And there's also some of my people that are helping. There's only have one of those machines. We're harvesting a lot of tons. Wow, this is a lot ready to transport. And so it then gets into this truck, right? And this truck is going to transport it back into the farm. You can see it in a second, hopefully. We're gonna see all of the crop arrived here. And some of the crop also going directly then over here. It is the crops increasing. Yeah, it's not full, but it could definitely go there easily. We see all of the fields, by the way, and where they're at, right? Some are still growing, some are sowing, one is harvesting. Not sure why this one is... Oh, I think harvesting is only when it starts to harvest. So these ones are ready for harvest, but they're still in the step of growing, but they're at 100%. I hope we're not gonna... Oh, now we're starting to harvest them, actually. My bad. Okay, so yeah, we're almost there. 27, 19. And by the way, you can also click over here to see the list of all of your vehicles and other, you know, buildings and all this type of things. So yeah, I can see the vehicles, the tractors, what they're doing. You can see their value, many other things. So it's easy to also see which one is working, which one is not. Find the one that maybe has a problem right when needed. By the way, I did want to show you that now I do have most of my field, but there is workers. You can see over here, there's not a lot, but there is some workers because they are in range, right, of this bus depot. So there are some people working in the distillery and the food factory, but there's also many people working in the fields and they're helping, you know, the machine to harvest, because that's a lot of fields to harvest at the same time. We did make a lot of crops, love it. And yeah, we're basically there, as you can see, 29 and 19. And again, this is not really limited by my inputs or by my people. We do have people working there. It's mostly limited to the fact that our warehouse is full, right? So we could also discard some of it, but you know, that would be, in my opinion, cheating. So we're not gonna do this. We need to actually use the resources in our buildings or sell them. As for the alcohol, for example, I see this is also full now. So we should do the same thing we did before. For the alcohol, where is my alcohol truck? Is here. And add one more stop, which is at here. Perfect. And this is unload, please. Don't load. Okay. And don't wait. Okay. So that should be working. Yeah, he's moving to the next one. And again, that should hopefully make us also more money. And here it is, ladies and gents, mission accomplished. Your hard work has paid off. We have made our quotas for food and alcohol. So people are happy, obviously. Oh, an ambulance has not arrived yet because we haven't done emergency. But I think that's a good end for this episode. We could do more, right? We could do the clothing industry. We could do over here, I guess this is beer, and more things. We have the emergencies we may want to do soon. And then there's going to be university, coal, and other industries. So there's still much more we need to do in the basics to have a new republic born. But I hope that you're enjoying this series. I hope you understand. So everything we've been doing, right? We created a couple of farms over here. We have the farm over here that is overseeing all of those fields with a couple of actual vehicles like tractors and combine. We are importing liquid fertilizer to help with the fertility of all of this. This is helping us to create a lot of crops, as you can see. And then those crops, we can send them, you know, to the factory over here. We probably should also start sending them to the distillery there with the truck, I guess, the truck from here to there. Speaking of truck, we do have a number of trucks and even some buses. We have one bus platform over here and another over here, so that our people that are, you know, living and working over there, they can be sent to work there. And then yes, we also got a couple of those trucks, right, that are delivering the resources. So for example, the food and the alcohol is coming from those factories being delivered in the city, and then the surplus is being sent to be sold. And let me show you actually here, economy and trade. Right, if I look at the export of resources, we have more and more, you know, of money. We're selling some alcohol and some food, right? So that is great. We're still importing things, in particular, as I was saying before, the liquid fertilizer. I think we're importing sometimes some meat and electronics. At the beginning, we were exporting some other things, but I think those ones shouldn't move anymore, like crops and food shouldn't move anymore. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, smash like button, tell me in the comments below if you have any requests, also comments, suggestions, and I hope to see you next time.